Hi, my name's Greta Martin. I'm a current student here at Duquesne in the nursing school. I'm a junior, and I didn't start off in nursing, and so that's kind of what I'm going to relate to how children with educational disabilities has a strong point in my life. I started off in occupational therapy, thinking that I wanted to work with children with disabilities because I was brought up in an environment that had a lot of families who had children with cognitive, physical, any sort of disability. I went to Franklin Regional High School in Murraysville, and our high school program was pretty inclusive of the children with disabilities, where they would be in the classroom with us learning the same material that we were. They were just using assistive devices if they needed in order to learn better. And an example of that is our family friend Kelly, who has severe cognitive disability, severe autism, and what she used to communicate, because she was pretty much nonverbal most of the time, was a touchpad. And on the touchpad, it would have different pictures, and it would say like tree, and she would push it and it would say tree. Or she eventually, because we became such good friends and she could identify me from other people, she would have one for me as well, and she would push it and it would say Greta. And so towards the end of the school year, when we were in 5th grade, I would go around to her other classes with her because the teachers felt comfortable with doing that, and her own aide felt comfortable with me doing that. And so I got to kind of see how her IEPs for her, the individualized education plans for Kelly, were being used in the classroom. And so the law that we talked about in our presentation, which stated that children with disabilities have a right to an equal education as well, put out that each child needs to have an IEP. And so an IEP for Kelly would talk about how she needs to learn in the classroom, what the students can do to help her, what the teachers can do to help her, what activities she can do in school, out of school, and things like that. And so I thought it was really interesting that from a young age I was pretty immersed in the using of these tools towards children with disabilities, how they were used on her side, how they benefited people, and the importance of them, because I got to see how she benefited and how she grew and how much she's learning now. Like now she's in college. Obviously not like a large university or a program, but she's in college learning trade skills in order to do a job at the end. And so now that I'm on the upper half of my education, I have friends who are in education majors, and they're learning themselves how to write IEPs and what the ideal law means. And so I get to see from a different point of view how hard teachers work and how much work and just knowledge goes into creating an IEP, like knowing how they handle themselves, how the student handles themselves in situations. What are they able to learn? How much are they able to learn? What do they need in order to learn? Like Kelly needed a touchpad. Other people need certain visual and sensory stimuli. Other people need to be taught one-on-one with an aide. Some people don't need an aide. And so it totally just depends on that student, and the teachers work really hard with the family, with their aides, with people who know them really well. Like me with Kelly, I was a student that she knew really well and got close to, so I was able to help with her IEP formation. And I just really think that growing up in a background that was pretty inclusive of children with special needs and their disabilities, by them having IEPs and being so immersed in the schools, you really got to see that they aren't that different and that they are able to learn at the same rate, or they're able to learn the same things that we're able to learn. They just need a little bit of help sometimes. So I hope that our WIKI presentation was able to show you guys what they are capable of learning, that they are capable of learning, and I really think that some of the links on the peer engagement page can show you how they are able to do that and what they need in order to be able to do that. So thank you for watching my presentation. I hope it showed you why I'm passionate about special needs children and that they are capable of doing the same things that we are. They just might need a little help sometimes. Thank you.